So I was reading this morning from this book. It's a devotional book by Paul David Tripp called New Morning Mercies. It's a great way to kind of have a quiet time with God each day if you're really not sure just where to start or what to think about from a practical standpoint. And the Takarta Bible app just recently, with this new update, allows you to add it. It's a physical book, but there's a whole bunch of digital versions of these devotional books that are now included for purchase inside of the Takarta app, which is really awesome. So I was reading this devotional today, and it just really struck a chord. So let's read this one. I think it's worth sharing. Here's the bottom line. The Christian life, the church, our faith are not about us. They're about Him, His plan, His kingdom, His glory. It really is the struggle of struggles. It is counterintuitive for us all. It is the thing that makes our lives messy and our relationships conflictual. It is what sidetracks our thoughts and kidnaps our desires. It is the thing below all other things that you could point to that argues for our need for grace. Because there are other things that are more important than higher on the list, our need for grace, because we have such bad sin. All of us do. It is the one battle that one never escapes. It is the one place where 10 out of 10 of us need rescue. It is the fight that God wages on our behalf to help us to remember that life is simply not about us. It is about God, His plan, His kingdom, and His glory. This is precisely why the first 4 words of the Bible may be its most important words. In the beginning, God. These 4 thunderously important words, they really do change everything from the way that you think about your identity, meaning, and purpose to the way that you approach even the most incidental of human duties. Everything that was created was made by God and for God. All the glories of the created world were designed to point to His glory. The universe is His, designed to function according to His purpose and plan. That includes you and me. We were not made to live independent, self-directed lives. We were not meant to exist according to our own little self-oriented plans, living for our own moments of glory. No, we were created to live for Him. Where is this Godward living meant to find expression? It is meant to be expressed not just in the religious dimension of our lives, but in every aspect of our existence. I love how Paul captures this in 1 Corinthians 10, verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. When Paul thinks of the call to live for the glory of God, he doesn't first think of the big, life-changing, self-consciously spiritual moments of life. No. He thinks of something as mundane and repetitive as eating and drinking. Even the most regular, seemingly unimportant tasks of my life must be shaped and directed by a heartfelt desire for the glory of God. Now, I don't know about you, but in the busyness of life, I lose sight of God's existence, let alone His glory. Let's start the new year by admitting that there is nothing less natural for us than to live for the glory of another. This admission is the doorway not to despair, but to hope. God knew that in your sin you would never live this way, so He sent His Son to live the life you couldn't, to die on your behalf and to rise again, conquering sin and death. He did this so that you would not only be forgiven for your allegiance to your own glory, but have every grace you need to live for His. When you admit your need for help, you connect yourself to the rescue He has already provided in His Son, Jesus. Reach out for hope by reaching out for the rescue again today. For further study and encouragement, read Psalm 115. Let's go to Psalm 115. Not to us, Lord, not to us, but to your name be the glory because of your love and faithfulness. And there's a couple other verses here. Verse 14 or 13. He will bless those who fear the Lord, small and great alike. May the Lord cause you to flourish, both you and your children. May not you causing yourself to flourish or your family to flourish. No. May the Lord cause you to flourish. And that would be for His glory if He decided to do that, to bless you in your life. May you be blessed by the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. The highest heavens belong to the Lord, but the earth he has given to mankind. It is not the dead who praise the Lord, those who go down to the place of silence. It is we who extol the Lord, both now and forevermore. Praise the Lord. There's actually a song with the verse 1 here, lyrics, in the lyrics by Hillsong. I'll play a second of this. Here we go. Not to us, but to your name, we lift up. Oh, come on, lift it up. Not to us, but to your name, we lift up. Oh, praise. Not to us, but to your name, we lift up. Oh, praise. You are the Lord Almighty. Every voice outshining all the stars in glory. Your love is like the wildest ocean. Oh, nothing else compares. You are the Lord Almighty. Outshining all the stars in glory. Your love is like the wildest ocean. Nothing else compares. All glory and praise to him. All right, that's it for this one. Have a blessed day.